Hello everyone and welcome back, it is I, WizardX, and here we are to play Octopath Traveler 2. So, you may not believe me, but we got some generous donations. Not some critical nuts, but some really interesting ones. Like here, or inside the Circuit Guard's headquarters. Just there. Or even here, for example. I don't know why this is generous like that, but I guess it'd be a pleasure. Thank you very much. Or here. They're so kind with us. So now we can equip new things with Patricio this time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe more on Temenus for those equipments. Aren't they amazing? I think so. Okay, more SP here. And you'll have... Not you, maybe not you. I'll have this. And you'll have that and... this, I guess? Okay. So we got somewhat really strong. Also got an axe here. Just a small one. Not really amazing. Nothing too crazy. It's just 10 times more stronger. Yeah. Nothing more. I mean, how can I stop myself? When it's even stronger than what we can have inside this shop. $85, $192. How can I stop myself? Oops, I did it. Anyway, now that we got way stronger, just like that. Maybe not with Ochette, and she'll be staying with us for quite a long time. But she'll take Castor's axe. Well, even then, depending on what type of... oh, yeah. Ah, it's 55,000. Yes, you can take it then. It is. How kind I am. Okay. Now we're not very... we're not. What do I mean? Yes, now that we're ready. What are we going to do today? Last time we explored a bit the area and finished chapter 2 of Temenus' story. This is my save that I use to, well, take everything. Well, we'll not start Temenus' story, because we might not have the time to finish the chapter 3. So we'll go to this city, and that's why we have Patricio. We'll see around what is this second request, this side quest that we have only with Patricio. And if it is to reduce the cost of things, then I would be pretty sad. Let's see. Oi, look at that. Guess this area's shipyard. Or dare you try to pawn off that miserable vessel on me? I assure you, sir. The wretch is the legendary shipwright's apprentice. Unbelievable. Simply unbelievable. You have my sincerest apologies, sir. I had no idea. And that ridiculous sum she asked, does she not even know the market value of a ship? At the right of it, sir. Unbelievable, ridiculous. This has been a colossal waste of my time. I'm furious. Furious, I say. Good day, sir. Wait, please. Hello. The apprentice of a legendary shipwright. Might be interesting, right? My merchant knows it's tinkling. The scent of commerce. I'm not sure what we'll do here. But pretty sure it'll be interesting. I'm just a bit scared that we might need a lot of money. Turn around and leave. You won't find anything here but an incomplete ship. Lucky for me, that's exactly what I'm looking for. It's even cheaper like that. Excuse me? Name's Parisho. I'm a merchant from that big old western continent. Mind if I take a gander at your walk? Gander? The ship is not for sale. Well, that's not what I heard. Okay. Let's see. Can I do it like that? Oh yeah. Well, that's alright. This is what that rich fellow was complaining about, costing an arm and a leg. Okay. He asked me my price, I told him. Nothing more to it. Well, how much is there, Tub? I'm mighty curious myself now. 100,000 leaves. Well, that's doable. I already said it wasn't for sale. If you have a problem with that, you can just go home. Oh, we got that. Or I started buying weapons. That's the miserable vessel, huh? Seems pretty big. I'll finish and left right, and left high and dry for a while, by the looks of it. My merchant sense is tingling. These here ships a must buy. 100,000, huh? I don't have that sort of capital on me right now. We used to. Let's save up then swing back when I do. Oh, it's like that. Well, let's see. Let's see first the allocations. So where can we buy a thing? Here and oh, that's what we can buy. It's a tunnel, I think. And here, what could it be? It's actually way simpler than I thought it would be. 100,000 here. What about there? The emblem drawn on that card, it can't be. Is it the crest of the legendary merchant, Masood? Don't you think of it, he was supposed to hail from round these parts? Masood, the merchant who walked the entirety of both the eastern and western continents. Okay, I just need to look at something. I think it's walking. Okay. Okay, it's walking again. Every merchant wore the cell will give a left kidney to read the chronicles he penned of his travel, the mercantile manuscripts. I think I'd have the chance to meet him in a place like this. I need to take a gun at that mercantile manuscripts. Maybe it will not be only about money. It's locked. I hope so. Who are you? If so, then I don't know what to do. You're the legendary merchant Masood, ain't you? Masood! There's something I'm dying to ask you. It's polite to introduce oneself before shouting questions at the strangers, you know? Oh, pardon me, but I shared your service. I'm a merchant too. So? What does Patricio the merchant wants with a retired old man like me? I heard stories about you ever since I was a chickadee. Like the time you struck a deal with that horde of bandits, or when you saved that little kingdom in the west from famine. Oh yeah, and when you scuffed with the royal family. The story is stuck in my old noggin. I asked you what you wanted with me. A merchant should know how to get to the point. Oh yeah, but that's also called sweet talk. Yeah, right again. Sorry, got carried away. I'll get it to the chase. Let me read that chronicle you penned, the mercantile manuscripts. No, now leave. Huh? Don't make me repeat myself. I have no obligation, no reason to let a nobody like you anywhere near it. Nobody? Now listen here, that's hurtful. Besides, even the nobody's got nobody's pride. And if I may toot on my own horn, I've got some merchant shops to my name. You do you? And I'll give you a test. How much? Prove you worth to me or nobody of supposed talents. That is what I'm talking about. You got yourself a deal, fella. Dude. As a merchant, there's one treasure I value above all else. Money? Bring it to me. You profess to be a merchant, the answer should be obvious. Thieves? Of course, if you think that this test is unfair, you could just give. Interesting. Always stock whatever it is my customer is looking for. That's my merchant's creed. What could it be? I promise I'll figure out what your treasure is, fella, and bring it right here to you. I'd very much like to see you try. Here we need to bring something to this merchant, to Masood. I need to start by looking for clues. Maybe someone around town knows a thing or two about it. And to gather information. This one seems a bit more doable. For now. I'm gonna inquire them. That's the problem here. But at least not yet. I wonder how much money we can do. So this soon to get his first taste of war, he has been enthralled by tales of heroism and bravery ever since he was a boy. He became a soldier so that he might leave his own heroic legacy behind. The odds are stacked against him. has plenty of courage but no strength.
ありがとう。
Young boy living with an elderly couple in the East District. He used to reside on the west side of town, but the war made an orphan of him. So he rises with the sun and spends each day standing on the street corner in the city's West District, lost in memories of his parents.
いい。
An old man who lost his grandchild in the war. The daughter has been despondent ever since and refused to leave the house for the longest time. Though she now leaves every once in a while, it will be some time before she knows joy again.
いいよ。
What do you have for sale? So. What do I have for sale? Let's see. 6, 5, 4, 2, 20,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can reach 50,000 like that. But we'll need to sell equipment or something. And hell no, we'll gain sale this. It may be someone that we can't talk to at the moment, because we're a bit too weak, a bit too low on levels. Someone who keeps watch over the town and prevents those folks from entering the battlefield. He's been stationed ever since a group of excitable local youth raced to the front lines and went summarily slaughtered.
あり。
That's a bit sad. Daughter of the legendary Mushin Masood, she does not resent her father for disregarding both herself and her mother. For the sake of his business, but she does not respect him. She simply resolves never to live the same way he did.
いいよ。
Here we have his daughter. But can we find his wife? Or is it you? Maybe. A woman lending her assistance to the field hospital. There aren't enough apothecaries in town and casualties are mounting. Her husband was one of them. His dad led her to study medicine and she's learned enough to serve as an apothecary's assistant.
いいよ。
Okay, young boy. Young man born to a line of soulmen in possession of a legendary sword. Huh? Liar? His greatest teacher was his father, who was famed for never losing a battle but succumbed to illness not long ago. He set out on his journey of training and discipline to hone his innate talent into true mastery. Okay, hello? Soldier who complains, delay, blah 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 blah. Okay.
あり。
Brave Leaf. Maybe it'd be someone that will need to talk during the night. Okay, student the diligent by nature, he follows his master's teaching to the letter. Currently, he's learning the ins and outs of a unique style of sword fighting passed down from the Hinome region.
あり。
Challenge with ease. Fighter, blah 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 blah.
あり。 あり。
It'd be more interesting, not really interesting. Understandable if it's only during the night. Why that? You need to use what issue to get this information. Merchants, small line, closed, guarded, secret, fruit, always fresh, living. Delete couple charge. Bookkeepers.
ありがとう。
An apprentice cabinet brimming with vigor. He's calling the woman working at the tavern, whose life circumstances force her to toil without a day's respite, and wants to make a journeyman as soon as he can to be there for properly.
ありがとう。
Especially the fallen nation of U, once the mightiest nation on the western continent, U was obliterated decades ago when the nation of Ku rose against it in war. But traces of its advanced technology remain for the finding. To this day, the colors of the Calibri are one example.
あり
You? Town square, make creepy. No. 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 Some tough nuts. No. No. We'll find it eventually if it's here. No.
ありがとう。
No. Can't. Missing salad, blah blah. He sells them his medication at a discount. He's actually in the final stages of a terminal disease. Oh,
いい。
thank you. I'm sorry. Cabinet's apprentice. Bit clumsy. Master Carpenter. Okay, night time. Can't talk to them, Willie. Ah, because they're kids. They can't fight. What is that? I forgot that about a new one. Okay, so is it you? No.
No.
We need perfect jerky for this one. Oh, it's up there. We can't go. For now. Maybe next time. Okay, no one here anymore. Let's see on the other side. Oh, they're very strong. I mean, if we lose, it's alright too. After all, it's only 4.
さてと聖なる神よご安心私が守りますやれやれ炎よ燃えろ
Hey, we can do it actually.
本気でほらほら
Yay, useless. We just need to sleep quite a lot. Get back our power every time. But we can do it. That's why I wanted to put everything on to Menace. And not because it's an accident. What is this spear?
やれやれご愁傷様いいでしょうご安心私が守ります行きますか聖なる神よいたまずいですね
It is pretty bad.
悔い改めなさご安心私が守りますやれやれ炎よもうここですか行きますか
Okay.
炎よ燃えろ祈るなら今ですどうで
Good,
すか
we did it. A woman who recently drifted into town. She spent most of her time alone, refusing any sort of contact with the people of her new home. In truth, she was a swordsman with grisly secrets, with honing her sword craft under her father, and eventually taking another of his disciples as a lover. She murdered them both and went on the run. Tragic, yes, but the experience only made her stronger. Now I wonder what you have for sale. It's quite an odd one. Good. I was thinking that it would be easier with this one. But this easier? No. Okay, new equipment for sale. Well, that's still not it. Yes, today we'll only do Party Issues story. Not bad. Hello, man.
いいです。あっご愁傷様。やれやれ。いいどうですか。
Thank you, man. We can try it.
いいでしょう。あっ
Okay. And we fail
からです。
twice.
やれ。
Come on, we can find it. Is it you?
さてと。聖なる神よ。はい。いいでしょう。氷を。失礼。
Oh my.
本気で行きますよ。ご安心。私が守ります。いた。やれやれ。悔い改めな。ご安心。私が守ります。
Provide this, please.
さてと。氷を切り裂け。うわー。行きますか。
Okay.
氷を切り裂け。
Good job.
いや、本気で。ほらほら。
Easier inquiries. One of the folk who keep the town running smoothly. He helps settle those who arrive and make it their home. Now helps people after losing his wife and child in the war.
Not.
Well, thank you. And yeah, good job. Okay, so who could it be? I guess it should be his wife or whatever. Daughter's still here. Hello, man. 8.
いいですよ。いや。行きます。それ。さてこの。ご愁傷。いいですよ。
Quite an easy one.
どうですか。
I feel a soldier. He hasn't walked in a long time. You should know you're a merchant too.
いいです。さて、祈るならいい。ほらほら。
Amateur who deals in lotus, a string instrument with roots in Inhuman. Though for lotus is second to none, and he carries a wide section of wares for any interested. Whether they are beginners or seasoned professionals, the lotus stones are simply yet mysterious and profound, which is why it is also known as the instrument of the heavens. Okay, so still not it. I inquired? Yeah, I acquired everyone in the city, so... Except the dojo. Wrong X, whatever. Oh my.
ご安心
Well, we already won, but well.
罪をあがないどうですか
Oops, shouldn't have done this. Yeah, whatever. So, who is it? If it's not you, then who could it be? Weird. Let's rest for a bit. Is there any hints? Where is it? No, no. Here. Maybe only during the day. Maybe I can inquire him this time. No, not you. Maybe I should just talk to them, not inquire them. That we should all treasure ourselves. Yourself? Elf? Not sure what he wants. It's what is precious family heirloom. I won't be able to face my father without it. A thief. A decaying temple in the eastern side sands. I don't stand chance against him. I think I looked to everyone's status now. Who could I be missing? But...
いいよ
Interesting. The stronghold has definitely seen better days. It needs repairs and quick. Actually belonged to the kingdom of U, which is what this land used to be. But when the kingdom was destroyed, the technology to fix it was lost. Children here don't have the money to build themselves new houses. I could try to fix it myself, but I need the actual plans for that area to do that. Well, I don't know. Guess we'll see that later. Okay, we still have one place to go. And that is Winterbloom. Okay, let's see what do we have here this time. Please, someone. help me.
今
I could have sworn I just heard something.
聞こえたような
Please, someone help me.
この家の中からか様子を見てみ
It's coming from inside this house. I should pop in and see what's going on.
「邪魔するぜ
I'm so dumb. Okay, I found the solution. Pardon me, anyone at home? Please, someone help me. It's recording.
大丈夫か助けに来たぜ
What's wrong? Don't worry, I'm here to help. Please, someone help me.
おいどこにいるんだ場所
I can't find you. Where are you? Come on. Oh, you don't know it. What is this thing? It's a phonograph.
もしか
This
して
where that voice been coming
この
from.
主はこいつか うわ
It is. What a strange device. I wonder if it's hooked up to something.
いえ
No, the voice you hear is indeed coming from the
その
machine.
機械そのものですよ
あんた
And you
は
are?
はじめ
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Oddly.
俺は
The name is Parishu. A pleasure right back at you.
私
I'm a
は
trader, salesman specializing in curious and oddities.
専門に商人をやっていますこれは都会の発明家から買い取った会話記録機とい
This
うもの
device here is called a phonogrammic articulator. I purchased it from an inventor in the city.
へえ
Boy, a phonographic articulator, was it?
ええ名前の通り記録した会
Yes,
話を
and just like its
再生
name
する
will
装置
imply, it records confabulations and rearticulates them.
なるほ
What
ど
an astonishing device. I guess that's why it sounds like you.
すみません
Writing apologies. I don't mean to cause any consternation.
いや
She was consternated. I thought some poor soul was in a pickle and needed help.
実は助けを求めてるのは
Actually, that is indeed the case.
え
これをどう
I'm in
売ってよ
an
いものやら
pickle, as you say.
途方に暮れてるんで
Don't
す
for the life of me figure out how to sell the blasted thing. For music, no?
それで
So that's why I recorded that
心
soulful
の叫び
appeal.
を吹き込んでいました
売れないのかこれ
Is the key won't
な
sell?
かなか面
It's
白い
interesting enough to fly off the
機械だな
shelves to me.
みんな
Run
最初
ooh
は
and ahs at first,
珍しいと
googling at
興
the
味を
strange
持ってい
marvel.
ます た
But
だ
when they inquire as to what purpose a machine that merely repeats a voice can serve,
何の役に立つのかと問われると
確か
I
に
see, like a one-trick pony, everyone gets bored right quick.
そうなん
Most
です
unfortunately, yes.
覚え
I
書き
propose
代わりに
its
使うことを
use
提案
as
して
an
るの
archive
で
of
すが
sorts for ideas and memorandums.
紙に書いた
Everyone
方が
says
早い
paper's far faster and cheaper to boot.
豪華すぎるってわけか
よくお分
That
かり
is
で
it. In a proverbial nutshell.
ま
I'm a merchant like you,
俺も同業者
fella.
だからな
あなたも商
So you
人でし
pursue
た
the
か
path of commerce too. No wonder you possess such clear insight.
私は珍しいものには後先
I have to unfortunate
飛びつい
the
てしまう
unfortunate character
商
flow
人
of
でして
excitedly purchasing your unusual do and dad I find.
いや
And if only I possess your discerning eye,
アルテキオさんの
Parishu, even
提案が
I envy your
羨ましい限
perspicacity.
りです
なあ、オードリー。
Hey, Oddly.
空っぽ
Say you got 2 boxes, one empty, one filled with
宝石が
jewels.
詰まった宝箱。同じ値段だったら売れるのはどっちだと思う？
Still have the same price on both, and which one sell better, you think?
それはもち
The
ろん
one filled with jewels, of
宝
course.
箱の方でしょ。
だ
Then why not stuff that empty box of yours chock full of
宝石を
jewels?
詰めて売ればいいんだよ。
会話記録機
Jewels in the phonographic articulator.
宝石を
ああ、そうだ。
You mean?
繰り
Jewels
返
means
し聞きた
of
くなる
sound that you want to listen to again and again. Music.
音楽を
Stuff in full of music, you
なる
say?
ほど。
An interesting proposal.
確か
You're
に
right, the cultured ear will delight at hearing beloved ballads time and time again.
だろ？
That's what I just said.
いや、しかし
Wait, but
残
this
念ながら
town's inimical deserts. I know no one skilled in the harp nor lyre. Harp?
だったら
Leave it to me, I'll go rustle up some troubadours and hire them for you.
よろしいのですか？
You would do that for me.
ああ、
You bet I travel around, so I'm sure to run into someone.
ありがとうご
I
ざい
am
ま
in your
す。
debt.
では、
If you'll excuse me, I'll prepare the device for recording at
弟に
once.
準備をしておきますね。
頼んだぜ。
Good luck, fella. Let me go, 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 let me go. Now then, what sort of musician should I bring back here? Just one tune won't be enough, that's for sure. The more the merrier, as Pops used to say. This is a lucky number. 3. 3 is a lucky number. So that's how many I'll find. Well, let me come back to Sai first. So obviously the answer to this riddle will be leaves. The merchant will always treasure leaves. But how could you use it? Well, I guess the first thing to do, apparently, would be to hire first Master's daughter. It's a bit weird to do that first when you already know the actual answer. Talk to him. And we already read that it's not the answer. I brought you your treasure, Masood. You did you? Show me. Your daughter. Well, actually no. She said it herself. Incorrect, try again. It is true that many value their family above any jewel or gem, but not a merchant.
だが、わしが今回出した課題の答えではない。出直
Better
して
luck
くるんだ
next time. That's a bit sad. Tarnation, I was sure I had it. What is this test that father gave you?
どんな課題を出されたんだい？
Well, flashback, flashback.
そう。
What father meant wasn't his treasure in particular, but what a merchant treasures most.
宝だよ。
Yes, obviously.
あんたの
The thing you treasure
商人
most as a merchant isn't leaves or
ただのお
sunrise,
金じゃないはず。
right? A merchant's treasure.
ま、
That's all the hints you'll get from
考えて
me.
みてね。
Good luck.
じゃあ頑張って。
Thank you. What a treasure as a merchant, like she said. Not leaves or sunrise, that's for sure. Is it? The greatest treasure is me. Is it? In which case, Masud treasure must feel the same. Masud must feel the same way too. It's worth a shot, anyhow. It's a bit weird. Be yourself. Hey, is it yourself? Want to hire me? What is the meaning of this insult, Mr. Nobody? Figure out your treasure, fella. It's you, yourself. He asked me to find the treasure you value most to the merchants. It's true that you can't really be a merchant without being you. I figured that every merchant's got one treasure they set store by above all else. Connection they've built, book learning, and experience. All these things are far more valuable than any material objects, lives included. Or am I wrong? I'm surprised you got it. Of course I did. My greatest treasure's the same as yours after all. Besides, your daughter gave me a friendly push in the right direction. If I couldn't find the answer after all that, I'd have no right to call myself a merchant. I'm also astonished that there are still merchants in this world who know how to see the heart of matters. There have been dozens like you who have come here seeking my mercantile manuscripts. Every one of them failed this test and went home empty-handed, but well nearly did. I started to think the world had gone dull since I retired. Here, take it. I was also thinking about trust, but well, what's this? The key to the archive in which I place my mercantile manuscripts. Read through your heart's content. You sure it's alright? I've grown old and don't have much time left. When I pass so too will my greatest treasure, correct? So I might as well pass on a part of that treasure to you, Patricia and the merchants. Partitio. Some treasure of those who came before you. Legacy. You got it, fella. Thank you. Okay, you can now peruse the mercantile manuscript in the archives. Records are full of information documented by Masud. Never know what knowledge you may glean about items, equipment, and more. Changed. Anyway. Oh, there's so much things. You mean humans in study. Humans are creatures that resemble humans and yet are entirely different beasts. There are 8 major types currently known. The verminous ratkin, the reptilian lizard man, the avian birdians, the amphibian frogans, the simian apes, the septerian moles, the feline cates, and the cephalopodon octopaths. The humans have displayed a propensity for much higher levels of intelligence than monsters and are known to employ tools to some extent in their daily lives. And yet, to this day, their origin remains shrouded in mystery. According to the history, they simply appeared one day as if by magic throughout the world. Eight. It's a skittish race, the most timid of all the demi-humans. According to myth, there was once a great war fought between humanity and the demi-humans. Conflict was long and bloody, but in the end, humanity emerged the victor. Through wisdom or foresight, the Kate alone sided with mankind during this strife. These islands won them a place within human society. Unfortunately, the clever and cunning nature of the Kate soon earned them the ear of their neighbors, and before long they found themselves ostracized and cast out. Labeled as traitors by the human and human societies, the Kate withdrew from both to pursue isolated lives, hidden away from all who might do them harm. The smell of beloved, delicious catnip seemed to be the only thing that can draw them out of the hidden places they call their homes. Octopaths are the most independent of all the demi-humans and are the only ones that chose not to participate in the mythological war between humanity and the demi-humans. They are known to prefer travel to battle, and it is said that they only stop their wanderings when the time on this earth is over. There are many suppositions surrounding the Octopath. The passion for travel and the idealistic search for paradise has led some to believe they are symbols of good fortune. There are even rumors that only those pure of heart can encounter them. Encounter two of them failed to, well, fight them. Of course, adults who have long ago lost the innocence of childhood can still employ cunning to improve the odds of encountering these creatures. Octopaths favor small, dark spaces, and so the shrewd will use Octopath pots to draw them out. Okay. Riddles of the demi-humans. All demi-humans possess a certain modicum of intelligence. For example, Ratkin are known to steal and employ human weaponry and clothing, and Burdens possess the ability to craft primitive stone axes. And yet, a burning question remains unanswered. Who fabricated the crowns and other ornaments that demi-human leaders are often seen wearing? As far as we know, the demi-humans do not possess the technology or art to craft such intricate accessories. More curious yet, both the make and material of these ornaments are clearly not of human design. So where did they come from? Where, for that matter, did the demi-humans themselves come from? This is merely a theory, without any evidence to support it, but perhaps these strange creatures are from another world entirely. The Great Wall in myth and legend. Great Wall again. Guarding the town of Storm Hill in the Winterlands is the Great Wall. A colossal construction that has long kept the town safe from external threats. Local legends state this massive fortification was raised in a single night by the gods themselves, sturdy and strong yet intricate in its design. It is clear that this wall is indeed a feat of engineering beyond what modern civilization is capable of. The legend of this wall continues thus. The Great Wall is merely one small segment of some greater fortress, and the central citadel itself lies deep underground. Many archaeologists have spent years attempting to uncover this hidden redoubt to no avail. More curious in this event is the event that occurred some 820 years ago. An enormous cavity suddenly appeared in the Great Wall, though none know who created it or how later given the name of the Pit of Darkest. It was the catalyst for a conflict between the fallen kingdom of Jal and Del Stash. This struggle will later be known as the War of the Great Wall. Gate to the... what is it? Gate to the Netherworld. The poet Kay penned this passage some 100 years ago. On an island lost in a sea split, Wayne lies appalled to an alien's plane. Beware, be warned, you fools would approach, for none should draw near the gate and crouch. When Kay first published this passage, it was assumed this island was a mere figment, the product of a poet's overactive imagination. However, in recent years, Kay's less well-known history as an adventurer has come to light, and scholars have begun to debate whether his poems were not fantasy, but in fact the annals of his travels. A warning for you who reads this entry. Though the existence of a portal to an alien plane seems preposterous, we must remember that what seemed impossible yesterday becomes common sense tomorrow. Never what you don't understand at your own peril, for one day you may find yourself on the wrong side of the truth. Oh, there's so many of them! Okay, so everything about the humans, and also they're talking about Winter Bloom and the wall. I think they're talking about this. Parts, maybe. And also this portal. Yeah, near the day. Isn't that this place? Well, I think so. If we have a boat, maybe here we'll get a boat. I think we'll have. Then we could go here to see what it is. I think that's what they're talking about. Okay. Again, on weaponsmithing. There exist only 6 primary weapons categories: sword, polearms, daggers, axes, bows, and staves. Actually, this is not an accurate statement. Bound by the rules of the Blacksmith Guild, the manufacture of weapons outside of these 6 categories is strictly forbidden, while limiting the scope of human imagination. Religion, of course. The 6 weapon types are those willed by the gods, and they will tolerate no other, or at least that's the lie disguising the agreed truth. The fact is, it is much easier to monopolize the materials and techniques for arms production if you can limit what can be made, or so little bird told me. Anyway, whatever truth, this prohibition has resulted in very few wielders of whips, blades, and so on. Maybe some secret weapons? Whip and flays. Enchanted and magical weapons. Among the many weapons, one may... it's very long. One may find in this world some are imbued with magical properties. These enchanted weapons are both rare and powerful. There are 2 primary means of crafting an enchanted weapon. The first sounds simple, in principle, but it is in fact quite difficult to achieve. True craftsmen possess the necessary skill. Simply put, magic must be carefully folded into the weapon during the forging process. The second method is much rarer and harder to replicate. These enchanted weapons gain their power naturally, the magic imbued over many years of use by a gifted wielder. Maybe we can actually create a magic weapon by using a weapon quite a lot. But what weapon? Very few of these have been documented, and it is thought that only those with incredibly powerful wills can make these miraculous weapons spring into being. Makes me think about a weapon in another game. What was it again? I think it's a rusty weapon that if you kill enough enemies, it drinks the blood and starts to evolve to another weapon. Or maybe it's a weapon that drinks blood, and if it drinks enough blood, it evolves into a better weapon that doesn't need to consume your health, your own health. It was like that in Bravely Default, I think. On ornamentation. Okay, what is ornamentation? Literally, it refers to the ornament. Like a big floppy garish hat, this assumption is a common one, but it is in fact erroneous. The truth of the matter is that true ornamentation refers only to special jewels, crafted by dedicated craftsmen. Only a handful of ladies are permitted to wear these ornamentations, partly because many of them are imbued with unique magical properties. Prime examples will be an amulet that protects against offensive magic, or a necklace that greatly increase the abilities of its wearer. Unfortunately, the knowledge and techniques needed to craft these potent relics are slowly being lost, and their rarity is only bound to increase as the sands of time continues to fall. Okay, battle-tested ornaments. To the victor good to spoilers, a long-standing tradition added to by those who live by the sword. The strong you take from the strong until at last the day comes when the ultimate warrior and the ultimate weapon are united. When the weapon has triumphed over countless foes, they're talking about the same thing, remaining undefeated in the hands of a skilled wielder, it becomes what is known as battle-tested ornaments. Now, is it written that these ornaments must be a masterwork weapon crafted by a renowned smith? No, these weapons are forged in the fires of battle. As they taste the blood of innumerable mighty warriors, they awaken to greater power that dwarfs that of their humble origins. Okay. More! The bold signs of a legend untold thousands of fierce battles and stunning victories, they have acquired power beyond imagining. A sword that can cleave the sun, a spear that can pierce the moon, a dagger that can send all the stars in the sky tumbling down, an axe that can split the earth in twain, a bow that can transfix the heavens, a staff that can call up calamities untold. Of course, these are mere terms of praise, exaggerations, no doubt. There are very few know of the true power of the battle-tested armaments. Why, you ask? Because most of these weapons have long slept in graves beneath the soil. Graves? I need to drink something. Graves. Hey. I think okay, if we find graves, we might be able to find those weapons that are probably enchanted weapons. divine weapons and arm masters. In times of yore, the gods entrusted humanity with 6 divine weapons so that they could protect themselves from evil. The conqueror's sword, the warlord's spear, the dancer's blade. Oh yeah, it's a dagger. The lionheart's axe and the hunter's bow. And the spear lord's staff. It is said that each of these weapons houses incredible power, and that those who can unlock it will earn themselves the title of arm master. And yet, the divine weapons were too mighty for humankind. Driven by greed and ambition, the masters soon began to quarrel among themselves. One by one, these artifacts were lost, and with them the skills and knowledge needed to wield them. Still, there are some who remember. Among these learned few, it is thought that the rightful heirs to the secret of these weapons still reside in this land, passing their knowledge down through generations of chosen successors. Of course, this is more likely than not just an empty fantasy. Okay, let me look. The decaying temples, so it's not really a grave. But maybe it's related to the guy that we have, you know. The one that he inherited a sword from his father. Okay, story of grapes and plums. They heal the body with the tart juice of the plum, revitalize the spirits. These 2 restorative fruits are ubiquitous throughout the world. Yet there is a darker side to these innocuous seeming treats. According to some myth, the cultivation was forbidden to man by the gods themselves. There are many tales why, but 2 stand out above all else. Firstly, the devilish liquid called the liquor can be easily made from the juices, and the gods do not look with favor on those who drown themselves in drink. The second most widespread story states that they were prohibited because of how easily they could be turned to use as tools of war. Whichever of these myths may be true, it seems that humanity has broken sacred promise with the divine. A lychee imports. A lychee is a second fruit from the outer continent that activates the latent power for an individual. Though its beneficial effects are well documented, it is equally well known for the difficulty of its cultivation. Many talented farmers and merchants have tried the hand at raising crops of lychee over the years, but none of their efforts have borne fruit. Meanwhile, a baseless rumor has long made the round in the cultivation community. According to some, the lychee must drink the blood of humans to produce its yield. The sinister story has been the cause of many tragedies, as unscrupulous fools seek to ride the fortune in the victim's blood. Because of this, the lychee has earned itself an unpalatable appellation, the vampire fruits. Is it related to those weapons? Nut cultivation. Nuts, nuts, and nuts! The fruit of certain trees, with hard shell containing nutrients-rich meats and seed within. Okay, nuts enjoy the world around and foodstuffs, yeah. However, not all nuts are created equal. Those harvested from some wild trees have powerful effects that are proven to enhance humans' abilities. Scholars have classified these as rare nuts, have poured blood, sweat, and tears into cracking the secrets to cultivating these precious products, yet little progress has been made. It seems the moment that cultivation is attempted, the nuts lose their special properties, the mystery remains unsolved, and so these nuts remain a highly sought after and prized commodity. Okay, concoction. Concoction is a process by which 2 or more materials are mixed together to craft medicine. Legend states that it was Daughter the Charitable who bestowed this holy art upon humanity, yet the truth is more impressive by far. Generations of healers have, through trial and error, discerned the medical effects of plants, seeds, stones, and more. They mixed, brewed, and ultimately tested the concoctions upon themselves, a testament of humanity's bravery and sacrifice in its pursuit of knowledge. Concoctions, however, is not simply knowledge of ingredients' properties. No skilled apothecary must know how to judge a patient's symptoms and measure the correct amounts to treat their ills. As such, any apothecary able to simultaneously mix 3 ingredients is a master of their craft, and any who can mix 4 can be considered as a genius, though it is not impossible to mix more than this number. This monumental feat is almost unheard of. Soulstone. Those are items which, when subjected to a significant enough physical shock, can unleash effects equivalent to certain spells. Though the exact process by which this occurs remains a mystery. Okay. Mystery, where are we? Has long been hypothesized that there are stones that have been imbued with the power of spirits. Recent studies, however, have given the rise to a new theory that has been gaining traction. Okay, like that. Among the learned, according to this theory, soulstones are the crystallized remains of a magical potent monster's corpse. If this theory is correct, it may become possible for us to artificially mass-produce mighty soulstones in the not-too-distant future. The question then becomes, what use will we put this power once it is in our hands? Though I'm excited by the possibilities, I also find myself terrified of them in equal measure. I'm trying to look for how to do it. I need you, I guess. Okay, find a way. Do it. Okay, herbs and their uses. There are many afflictions which can plague a patient, and each requires a very specific herbal remedy. Convincingly enough, the herb used to treat all of the standard gamut of ailments is the same, herbweed. Its useful herbs effects can vary greatly depending on how it is prepared. Taken in one sense, it shows how precious this medicinal plant is. Taken in another, it shows just how simple the human's body makeup can be. As a side note, herb root can also be used to add a bit of zest to cuisine. How grand! Not only can it speed someone along the road to recovery, but can speed them to the dinner table as well. The origin of bottling. In the arid desert lands of Hinoyuma, having a good water bottle can mean the difference between life and death. To better store and preserve every last drop of precious liquid, the people poured much effort into perfecting the art of bottle crafting. Among all the many types of bottles, those crafted by the small Recon clan are the finest, manufactured through secret methods that are unmatched in their lightweight construction and durable frames. Unfortunately for the Recon clan, the monopolization of these secrets earned them the ire and jealousy of the other clans, eventually sparking a bloody conflict. Nevertheless, what the Recon clan lacked in military strength, they made up for in brittle cunning. The victory became assured after they hit upon the idea of filling the bottles with poison and flinging them at their enemies. It was thus that the defensive martial art known as bottling was born. Distilling foodways. Distilling are tenacious hunters, known to stalk the quarries for days to end. Their vocation requires not just skills at tracking and felling beasts, but at preserving the meat of their prey as well. The early developed method of preservation was simple. Salting and drying are easy and effective. Eventually, however, tired of the same old fare. There were those who sought tastier techniques. Lava steaming, saltwater tenderization, underground fermentation, all of these and more were passed down among the beastlings. And over the centuries, this led to the development of unique culinary cultures. Nowadays, in the kitchen of new Delta's most fashionable bistros, famed chefs find inspiration in the beastlings' innovative methods. Oof. Okay, etymology of leaf as currency name. Herbweed as a miraculous plant required to craft every variety of healing herb. Its discovery revolutionized medicine and has saved innumerable lives, earning it the epithet, the plant of the gods. Unfortunately, herbweed is notoriously difficult to cultivate and only grows natively in a few limited regions. Because of this, as the apothecary art advanced, so too did the value and rarity of this irreplaceable ingredient. Eventually, this caused its price to spiral out of control. To curb this growing problem, various lands put ministers or lords in charge of overseeing herbweed production and trade, and so the price of each precious leaf was fixed. This stability eventually led merchants, commoners, and nobles alike to begin using leaves in place of other currencies. Disputable though it is widely believed that the origin of leaf as common parlance for currency originates from this time. Okay, history of Hinoyuma. Last one. Southwest Solistia, and after this we have the musicians to do. Southwest Solistia, where the desert sands stretch as far as the eye can see, and yet hidden among the barren dunes in the oasis, a strip of a semi-arid terrain running north and south along the river, lands here the soil is fertile. Can be grown in relative abundance. Countless wars have been waged over the water and resources of this region, and not a few kingdoms have arisen and fallen in this place over the centuries. It is also here the legend of priestess Hino Ekegura, the conjurer. Sorry. Have survived and been passed down. It is these tales that lend this land its name Hinohuma. In the eye of the desert sits Sai, a fortress city once known as the Orochi Bastion. Once held by the forces of Hu, it was taken by Ku 2 decades ago. Northwest of this can be found Ryu, as well-known travel stop where information from all across the world eventually settles. One might be surprised that so many blisteringly short names like Ku and U are common to the desert regions. Locals say the propensity for brevity is because the longer the mouth flaps, the more scent finds its way in. But the truth of the matter is unknown. Wildlands. Northwest Solistia is a barren wasteland, a blasted expanse of volcanic rock that resists even the loneliest blade of grass. The few brave souls who eke out their existence here have long suffered the sulfuric winds of Fiastsuro and its unstable neighbors. And yet, life always finds a way. Among the rock and stone dwelt the Gault, an unusually large breed of goats who subsist on meager fare of local weed. Unlike other goats, they exceed bovines in their capacity of producing milk, grow fleece more suitable for cloth than sheep, and even produce extraordinary flavorful meat as well. In all matters of livestock, they outstrip the competition, and so have become known as the jewels of the wasteland. The cheese produced from their milk is especially scrumptious, and has become a local specialty. As a final note, the volcanic soil conceals a wealth of valuable minerals. Many small mining towns have sprung up here, including the southern town of Orush, established by silver merchants Pap and Rock. Lakelands. Okay, Western Solistia is home to the small lakeside kingdom of Timberain. Surrounded by great sweeps of verdant forests, this land is rich in natural resources. Thick woodland loam provides fertile ground for agriculture, and the seemingly inexhaustible supply of trees fuels industries such as lumber and paper manufacturing. The small village of Cropdale is famous for its raspberries and peaches, and its fruit pies are widely known to be especially scrumptious. That being said, this rural settlement has an abundance of peach-centric cuisine: peach jam, peach juice, peach salad, peach soup, sauteed peach, fried peach, peach pilaf, steamed peach, to name just a few. Just a few. Really? Some might say Cropdale has an overabundance of peach dishes, but that's simply because the locals just can't decide on a favorite. In the south of this area, one can find the town of Wellgrove. It has grown wealthy through a brisk trade with the resource-poor desert region. For the south, the disparity in wealth this has created is the seed for ceaseless conflict and turmoil along the border. Oh no! Okay, Harborlands. Southern Solistia is home to long tracts of twisting coastline along which one can find the bustling port of Canabrine. During the age of exploration, roughly 100 years ago, ships launched from this town's piers who discovered the sea routes that led to the eastern continent. Canabrine's symbol is its colossal lighthouse, which guides ships from all corners of the world safely into its harbor. Erected roughly 20 years ago by a cadre of engineers who fled to destruction of the U, it boasts a unique design. Special ore was polished to a mirror and sheen fashion to reflect the plate, and the light it emits can supposedly be seen all the way in New Delta. Today, Canabrine's church is an important launching point for proselytizers and evangelists who come from the eastern continent to spread the teaching of the sacred flame. Okay, Totoha. Southeastern Solistia is dominated by an ocean dotted by countless islands of all shapes and sizes. The largest of these is Totohaha. Okay. Which was first encountered by continental pioneers 20 years ago. In its western reaches reside the Beastlings, a petite people with fluffy tails. Wow. Of the east of Totoha lies the town of Tropuhopu, which was established by the first continental pioneers to settle on the island. Double Town's proximity to New Delta caused it to be developed as a resort for the wealthy. In addition, it produced many luxury goods, such as delicious coffee beans, and now serves as an important stop along the trade routes between eastern and western continents. Since ancient times, the Beaslings have long referred to the two islands as Haha and the southern as Toto. However, ever since a local festival celebrating the bonds of family and prosperity of the entire Beaslings race was established, names of both islands have been combined into one, the Haha. Okay. Brightlands. Okay, Eastern Solstice is an urban region home to the continent's largest city. Blessed by warm sunshine and pleasant climate, it soon became known as the Brightlands. Agricultural abundance caused the region to flourish, and people flocked here in droves. Wealth soon followed, and development soon after. Before long, buildings like theaters and game parlors were erected to entertain the ever-growing crowds, and now the lights of civilization shines as bright here as the sun does overhead. At the center of all of this lies in the Brightlands beating heart, New Delta, established approximately 50 years ago by immigrants from the former kingdom of Delstach. The people gave this new home a name that honored the old. New Delta? Yeah. Finally, in the east of these lands can be found Clock Bank, an industrial center that has prospered ever since the age of discovery. Oh, okay, 3 more. A region plus outer continents. Northeast Celestia, a land of mountains and hills perched high top on one stony peak rises Alfred Cathedral, the center of the Sacred Flame faith. Adherents of the religion senate have worshipped the sacred flame that the cathedral houses since time immemorial, an ancient record dated 1,500 years ago. 1,500 years ago, if you want. Makes mention of the sacred flame's veneration continuing since the misty days of the past. Even through the bitterly cold winter century previous, the flame continued to warm the hearts and souls of all who visited. In both name and spirit, the sacred flame and its church are the divine lords of this land. At the base of the cathedral lies the small town of Flame Church. Though its population is small, the townsfolk make a good living providing for the crowds of pilgrims who travel here to visit the cathedral. Winterlands. Northern Celestia is a frozen place of snow and ice. Its capital is Stormhill, a mountainous city that houses the sacred god. Established roughly 380 years ago, the sacred god was the brainchild of Archbishop Kinchler. After the cold snap that assailed the eastern continent in the previous century, the order established its headquarters here. To this day, this holy organization mission remains unchanged to uphold law and order across the continent. To say that Stormhill owes its existence to its guardian, Glasses, residing on the sacred peak, Alteth. It is thought that Glasses put an end to the cold snap that nearly spelled doom for all who live here. Travel towards the coast and you will find the fishing town of Cape Coal. Great holds of salmon, trout, mackerel, squid, and more are brought in almost daily. In addition, every season? In addition, many who dwell here work in agriculture or textiles, and lately a hardy species of cold-resistant barley has caused quite a stir. Outer continents. The farthest edges of the 4 corners of Celestia are detailed on our maps, called the outer continents. The reason why these vast stretches remain unexplored are many. Impassably high mountains and deadly currents, to name a few. Of course, in my opinion, it is less the difficulty of the task and more indolence that has left these areas uncharted. Wink wink. Indolence, wink wink. Creators. Think about it for a moment. Who is at war with some unnamed kingdom or kingdoms to its south? Immigrants from some unknown eastern local walk the streets of New Delta. Fruit from the west and textile from the north are smuggled into our lands with abandon. The unknown is a place of magical appeal to me. What sights are there to be seen across the horizon? What strange music, what surprising smells, what fascinating spices and cuisine to tempt the taste buds. All of these draw my curiosity, but more than that, all of it unimaginable opportunities for a merchant with business savvy and a healthy wanderlust. I hope the leaders of our lands move quickly to pen maps of these mysterious lands in the other continents. A poor name for a universe of possibility. We are prisoners in a tiny cave called Celestia, satisfied by shadows cast by light that streams in from outside the walls which confine us. That's a lot. Okay, now we need to look for merchants, right? So, I don't want to think too much, so there's one in Calbride, so here. No, a bit higher, there. Yes, this episode is longer because it's the last one, actually. Musician, right? So, to complete them all. Violinist.
Sa-
That's the first one. Then next it will be Flame Church and Galbrain. Oh no, Cragbridge. I'm not sure where Cragbridge is. Oh, it's here. Well, it's a loot enjoyer. Not really a user. But you are. How do we do this? Okay, thank you. I don't have any more batteries in my controller.
Yeah.
Okay, here you are. Sorry about this, but I'll need to borrow him. Now we need to go to Flame Church. City. Cathedral? City? I'm not sure. Who can play an instrument here? I guess maybe there's more than just 3, but I'll just follow this guy to not waste too much time. Been quite too long already. Is it you? You look different. Midwife? No. Well, maybe, but it's not the right owl. You? Young artist. No. Who might it be? Hello? Oh, hello. Mint. Okay. Maybe nighttime. Oh, it's in the house. Hello. Anyway. Lyric. Townsperson. Usually have title related to what they're doing. Degree. Degree 2. Kid. A rage vendor? No. A piano playing cleric. It's you. But where are you during the night? Oh, here you are. Here, take some jerky and come with me. Okay, now we're full. There's probably more option than just this, but that's what I had, so I have, not had. So let's go like that. Okay, hello friend. I have everyone with me.
おお
You brought a musician for me.
準備はできてます
Let's record it. Not sure what's the use of this. I have a lot of information with Sai, with the quest in Sai. We have these boats available in the city down there, but for here,
初めてです
I never heard such a passionate piano piece. I'm not sure. I've listened to piano performances the world over, but never once so emotional,
感動しました
so moving.
よし
More to go. They'll be able to go after this.
準備 Fantastic!
Fantastic! Sometimes soft, sometimes strong. The sweet sound of sultry strings soothed my soul. I guess it's to unlock a jukebox or something. Violin piece is indeed worth revisiting time and time again. Let's keep my eye out for another musician to bring by. Bring by.
準備や
And finally, the last artist. Ooh, that's a bit long. Nearly always is a melody. I love it. What a calming melody. Not really always, but it sounds familiar. The guitar's stronger notes match that sprightly melody better than I had imagined it would. I'm sure this piece will ease many a trouble heart. Yeah. Thank you so much. Equipped with a marvelous section of songs, this device is now a truly marketable product. Strategically, I think it will be wise to sell it to the wealthy nobles and elite first. But hold up there, fella. Why limit your consumer base? Let all sort of folks enjoy your products. For example, a place where all sorts can experience this thing, a tavern. Wine taverns all across the lands.
酒場ですか
Taverns, are you sure? Larger establishment could afford it, certainly, but it's too costly for your average local tap room. Then why not cut out the recording part and just sell the soundmaker doohickey on the cheap? Brilliant. We're on the leap at the prospect of easy access to song, whether it's a hometown ditty or a romantic croon. I bet you buttons customers go into any tavern spotting one of these contraptions. I can use that for my sales pitch, certainly. Because once of these is in taverns round, the world individuals wants one of themselves too, I reckon. The demand gets high enough, mass production and mass profits ain't just a dream. It was said to have music labels,
いつか
have
それ
royalties,
ぞれの家
a lot
庭
of
から
money.
音楽が流れてくる。
Don't forget to actually. How is it called in English? Let me look. Picture this fella, a world in which every household has their own personal music machine.
そん
The
な
future
未
may
来が
just
来
be
るかも
around
し
the
れない
corner.
な。
素晴らしい
What
ア
a
イデアです。
fantastic notion.
パルテティオさん、あなたと出会えてよかった。
Patents. But I sure am so very glad the path crossed. Not sure if it exists right now.
あ、そうだ。もし
If you're willing, I'd
よろし
like
ければ
to give you the honor
こ
of
の
naming these
商品に
products.
名前をつけてくれませんか？
Gramophone?
名前か。
Playing it straight with music recorder ain't good
音
no
楽
style.
記録機じゃ味気ないし。たくさんの
Phonographics,
音を
phonogramics kinda hard to say.
蓄音機
How
って
about
の
we
は
switch it around and call it a gramophone? Gramophone, yes. I love it.
いいですね。
Now off I go to sell it in every corner of the realm.
ああ
Good luck, fella. I can't wait to hear it playing in the tavern near me.
してるぜ。
You can obtain more records from shops and townspeople. Well, you can go now. You did well. You didn't know perfectly. So, well, I guess this is the end. As always, thank you very much. Looking for the tavern. Okay. Thank you for watching. And see you next time. This is the last video on this game. But don't worry about it. This will have also some... I like the violin. We'll also have some lives on it. Be longer. But well, there'll also be more content, so... Whatever. I don't know how I'll spread things, but it'll be good. Maybe I should do something first. Quickly. Okay, equipping impunity. Yeah, whatever. The career has a 50% chance of acting twice when breaking a foe. Not bad. Okay. Anyway, as always, thank you for watching. I hope that you have a great day or a great night. And for me, we'll see each other later. Take care of yourself. And see you. Bye. I'll farm some money and maybe some levels. Probably not levels, but some money to buy these boats next time, if I remember it. Well, I hope I remember. I'll do that right away, but on my own. Ciao. Ciao, ciao. Spanish, actually, to say ciao. No, Italian? I don't know. Bye.